Hello everyone, I'm your host Akama, and welcome back to another episode of Morrowind. Today we are still in Mournhold, and this may be the last time we start off an episode in this room. I really hope so, because I'm getting really freaking tired of starting and ending here. In today's episode, we are going to, well, like I said, do more, and I just said all that anyway. In between episodes, I will bring this up really quickly because it is something I am rather proud of. A long time ago, I said that I wanted to enchant our bone mold bow, and our bone mold bow, I can't say that right, bone mold bow. There we go, I finally said it right. Hello Kevin, I don't want to look at you. And it is now called the Nerevarine Eye. This is our bow, and yeah, it's the Eye of the Nerevarine, basically. This bow has a Fortify Marksman skill, whatever, on it, all the time, but only when I equip it. So this will help me to do probably a little bit more damage and aim a little bit better. It will be very useful only when I equip it, and only when I am ready to use it. So that is pretty cool. And now I can finally hit things like ghosts and goblins, and okay, I can also hit other NES games with it, but still, I am finally able to hit enemies that I am only able to hurt with enchanted weapons. It doesn't have to affect them, it just has to be able to attack them. I also switched out my 48 iron arrows for 200 silver arrows, which did set me back a little bit, plus the enchantment, but we'll be getting all of that back pretty soon. Today, let's start this off by talking to, what's his face?
Long live the king.
He's dead. I keep telling you this. Oh my gosh, you are a freaking moron. We are quite satisfied with the way you've handled the anonymous writer of the comment on. I haven't anything more for you, but I understand Lady Barenziah would like to speak with you. Okay. What'd you tell her about me? Yes, the Queen Mother. Have you spoken with her? You'll usually find her in her chambers here in the palace. An interesting woman. Has the same keen intellect as her son, the king. To my understanding, the Queen was a little bit crazy, but, okay. Fortunately, I know that she's in this direction, I just don't know specifically where. Oh, found it. Go through a door, into a door. Hello? Lady Barenziah. Do you have any special jewelry chests in here that I can loot? I should really be cooperating a little bit more. Oh, Alusana. You have a guard with a special name. A royal guard. Okay. We were all very excited when the Lady Barenziah returned to Mournhold. Of course she brought her son with her. Still, it is wonderful to have a woman with such charm and grace in the palace again. Sounds cool. I would really like to speak with her. You are held in very high regard and you have very special hair too. That's kind of cool. Greetings, Kevin. I've been wanting to speak with you. I understand you've been performing some duties for Tiennis, and you've done well. I believe there are other matters you should investigate as well. Specifically what? Mournhold is a town of two minds. On the one hand, there is the monarchy, led by Helseth, and on the other, there is the temple and the goddess Almalexia. It is hard to know whom you may trust, my bad. While there has been no open hostility between the two, there are always undercurrents that bear watching. I would like you to make yourself known to the temple, see what you can learn. Speak to Fedrus Hilaire. He is a powerful man in the temple, a confidant of Almalexia. See if you can get to know him a bit. Okay, you're not trying to set me up on a date with him or something, are you? Okay, what have we got in here? Almalexia and Fedrus. Also Helseth. Let's see what she has to say about her son. He is my son. He is also the king of Morrowind. Okay. And about Fedrus? There's more to Hilaire than one would think. There are rumors that he was once an assassin. It is fairly widely known that he is the leader of the Hands of Almalexia. This is not a person to be trifled with. Okay. And Barenziah? You are Barenziah. And Almalexia? She is one of the Tribunal, the God Kings of Morrowind. She resides in the High Temple here in Mournhold. Cool. A difficult question, especially in the company of gods and kings. I am always here to answer your questions. My time in the political arena is done, and I will not miss it. I do, however, like to know what is happening to my son and to his monarchy. I stay interested. You should also take the time to speak with Lentinius Marrow, a dear friend of mine. He is knowledgeable on a great many subjects and is always interesting to speak with. Apart we two, it is up to you to decide who your friends are. Apart we two? I don't really understand that, but okay. Ah, Plentius, he's a dear friend of mine, an author, a man of the people. He's a good source of information. These royal trappings don't allow me to get out as much as I'd like, but I can always count on Plentius to know how the winds will change. You can often find him wandering about in the palace courtyard. Get to know him, Kevin. His knowledge and judgment are unparalleled. I will certainly look into that. And how do you mean that he's an author? I am actually slightly interested in that. You have to ask him about that. His work has been widely read, but it's best if he tells you of it. Okay. That sounds a little bit interesting. And it is very hard to use speechcraft on the Queen. Or the once Queen. Dang, yeah, she's really tough. Can I not get you to 100? I'm sure I can't bribe her or something. I mean, freaking monarchy. Also, I've got, like, however much gold I have, I am certain that she has more. Dang, girl! There is no chance of this. Okay, 94, I am confident with that. I am very happy. I will leave well enough alone. And where are you? There you are. There's the main man himself. I was interested in this guy a little bit when we were coming around earlier, and I guess now we are going to specifically talk to him. Assuming we can get his disposition up and get him to tell us a great many things. Are you at all going to be able to help me out here? There we go. Yes, well, I suppose I have written one thing you might have read. You see, there was a time I worked as a scribe for a beautiful young queen. I was young and ambitious, perhaps a bit too much of either for my own good. After a great deal of research, I was able to publish a biography. Why, the real Barenziah, of course. I felt it my duty to give history a true and honest account of this remarkable woman. The story I presented, while true, was perceived as scandalous. My exuberance for the tale was left unchecked by wisdom, and I fear I caused some damage to the woman, not to mention the imperial family. Oh, goodness gracious, you are quite a writer then, aren't you? As I've said, the tale was a true one. However, the details within should probably have not been divulged as they were. There were details that were felt to be embarrassing to the septum line, oh boy, though it was not my intent for them to be so. The work was ordered banned, and I was to be executed. Were it not for the grace of the lady herself, I would long be in my grave. Oh, gracious, dude, you got yourself in big trouble for writing a book. If you read the work, you'll know that Queen Barenziah is many things, but she is not shy, and she is not ashamed of how her life was led. She knew my work to be true, and I believe she felt a sense of amusement, if not satisfaction, at the tale's telling. She protected me from the imperial family, and spread the word of my demise at her guard's hands. Since then, I have traveled with her under this name, acting as her scribe, her advisor, and dare I say, her friend. I could ask for no greater honor. That's pretty cool. I like that story. The only thing I hope for is to one day be able to publish further volumes of the work to chronicle the lady's life after her marriage to King Eadweir. Perhaps one day I will be able to, but I am old and my time grows short. Oh, that I could write fiction as great as the plot that the Lady Barenziah has lived. Wow, these two really are good friends. I'd love to be able to talk to him more about stuff, but we have half the episode to get onto, so let's make our way to the temple and talk to the next guy. Hello? Wait, were you here before? Oh, Fedra Slayer. I don't think he was before. Ah, you're the one who has recently arrived in Mournhold from Vardenfell. I was told of your arrival. I guess we have spoken to him before. I understand you have had some problems with the Dark Brotherhood. An interesting group and usually rather effective. I'm surprised you're still alive. Perhaps you have potential, or they sent incompetence. I believe you might be of service to Our Lady. So now we're going to get started on this part of the main quest line. We could actually have skipped all of Tiennis's quest for us and jumped right into this one. But just for the interest of showing more of Mournhold, I decided that we'd do all the previous work that we have done. And after we start up this quest too, we can't do the other work, so might as well get into this one a little bit late. I am always aware of those who might be able to serve Our Lady Almalexia. Few are worthy to do so. The temple and the city is guarded by the High Ordinators, and the hands fulfill other duties for the lady. I am her chief steward. Now if you wish to be of some use, we have matters to discuss. Alrighty then. Perhaps you have already met young King Hlalu Helseth, a foul man unworthy to sit on the throne. Okay, you are not very fond of royalty, apparently. Still, he holds right of succession. The lady must keep an ever-watchful eye on this king, though, lest he do something that would be detrimental to the temple, our fair city, or perhaps all of Morrowind. Currently, there are concerns about some new recruits that Helseth seems to be training. Okay, like what? A standing army is nothing new in the city, though it is largely unnecessary. Mournhold is protected by her walls from the outside and by Our Lady Almalexia from within. None would dare mount an attack here. Still, tradition dictates that the king maintain an army. We believe that Helseth is raising quite a different sort of army. A goblin army. Pardon? What? A goblin army? Foul, vicious creatures. No wonder Halseth has chosen them to be his foot soldiers. Dude, seriously, quit with the personal attacks. I know that the goblins are being trained nearby, though not where exactly. Ask around the city about goblins. Someone will know. I wish for you to find the location of goblin training area. Location of goblin training area. Okay. When you do, kill the war chiefs. There should be 2. Sever the head of this army and the rest will shatter like a scrib. You might rid the city of their 2 Altmer trainers as well. Complete this task and the lady will be pleased. Okay. The Altmer trainers I know are going to be an optional objective, but traditionally the Altmer have used the goblins to reinforce their armies. Why, I do not know. Rumor has it that Halseth has contracted 2 Altmer to train his goblin army. If you find these Altmer, it would be a service to rid the city of them as well. Oh boy. So, where do we go here? Perhaps one of the locals has more information. Well, Granny Varys has been accidentally helpful in the past. Goblins in Mournhold? I've heard some odd stories of creatures in the sewers beneath God's Reach, but I never thought they might be goblins. Terrible creatures. Okay, and we have seen other goblins before. So we're going to head over to God's Reach and start a goblin hunt. From what I've told you before, the sewers are very complex. And they're even more complex when you have no idea where you're going, which I don't. However, we need to find ourselves some goblins. And more specifically, we need to find goblin warlords, was they? The war chiefs, and then 2 Altmer who are training them. This may in fact be very difficult. Fortunately, I now have a bow that can hurt them from a distance. But I would like to get in a little bit of swordplay first. Also, my controls are trying to pull me back rather fast. Okay. Yeah, my controls are pulling me back. That's not very nice. You there, Durzug! No, wait, you're not a Durzug, you're a goblin. I apologize sincerely, I did not realize. Let's see here. Where's my Mother's Kiss spell? There we go. I know that I'm healing up naturally, thanks to my enchantments. But I don't want to let my health get too low. I say no, sir! Now you did! I'm sure I could repair his shield, but I don't think that was damaged well enough for me to have to worry about. Hey, come back here! Oh, you're... Maybe the one I killed was diseased. No? Diseased and diseased. Huh. Well, I am immune to disease, so I think it's just my civic duty. Yay! To get rid of any diseased animals. I see you there. I see you on the ground here in a second. I really do need to get a trainer for my spell skills. Is that something I can activate? It kind of looks like it should be. Although, buried up like this, I don't think it would. Not great. Well, just flotsam and jetsam. That is not a Disney reference. That is an actual word. Look it up if you have the time. I'm not going to be your dictionary. I don't think that the goblins would have come down here. I can't see goblins as swimming creatures. But I guess they might have swum over here in the first place. Who's next? Come on. Give me a war chief. That's a lot of goblins. Okay. Maybe that one there in the back. No, maybe not. These all look like pretty standard goblin opponents. And here comes the Durzug. Whoa, okay. He killed me. How about that? Okay, let's try this again. All of them come to attack me! Okay, this is probably very stupid. But if they keep on blocking like that, eventually I'll break their shields, right? Okay, that Durzog is going to be a problem, but it can't block. This guy looks big. It looks bigger than Goblin Bruiser. I'm going to assume that's one of the war chiefs. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, let's heal up here. I don't need something too big. However, these goblins do also have health potions, so I should probably make sure to take them out quickly. Alright, there's another one. And... okay, it's just a goblin bruiser. Die, dude. He had a what? Oh, thank you. I needed one of those. And you're dead too. Okay, well. A goblin foot soldier, and a bruiser. Is there anything beyond them here? It sort of looked like I could go behind that thing, but I guess not. Here we go. Old Mournhold, West Sewers. I have a map here up here just because I don't know what I'm going for. It says that I should be going to Old Mournhold, but there was... I think I saw another path down here somewhere. Did I see another path? I'm sure I did. Didn't I? Yeah, this one over here. I want to see it's back here. Unless I've been here before. I feel like I've been here before. Have I been here before? I have no idea. What's down here? Bizarre sewers. Okay. Somehow I'm guessing no. I would like to figure out where I'm going, please. Not so fun to navigate a whole maze, but gotta do what you gotta do. You there, ghost! I'm gonna do you in. That's what I gotta do. Hi, skeleton. I'm gonna do you in too. You're dead, right? Yeah, okay. Very good. Oh. To Royal Palace basement. You have these things in your basement. Somebody needs to do some spring cleaning very soon. And what's up over here? Bizarre sewers. Okay. Well. Ow. I don't think there's anything else very much more than I can do unless I know for sure where I'm going. Alright, well I'm going to figure out exactly where I need to go, so give me just a second. Okay, so these goblin clubs, they do a ton of damage. I'm going to take one of these just to sell them later, but dang! That thing was strong. Also, I am supposed to come into the West Sewers, and now we are trying to get to a spot called the Battlefield. Not sure where... oh, right there. Well, then let's just go right over there. After I should maybe take some time to... yeah, I'm going to heal up a little bit here. And definitely repair some of that equipment I just destroyed and picked up. There's a lot of stuff to repair. Blah! Jeez, that did take a while. Alright, let's just ignore the rest of these guys and move along. Pardon me, sir. Well, I've got a map up with specific locations on it, but I'm going to have to do quite a few map transitions to get to where I want to eventually go. Whoa, hell, ho, 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 ho there! Whoa, Nelly. What are you doing? Fire damage? That's funny. Fire damage against a Dunmer. You stupid officer. You're dead, right? Thank you. Quality restore health. I will gladly take that. You are not worth it. Actually, you know what? In the bottom right corner of the screen, I'm going to put the map that I'm looking at. If I can somehow get it off of the internet and into my editing computer smoothly. I've had problems with that before, but if I can get in there smoothly, you guys will be looking at the map that I currently am. So you can see where I'm going and what to expect. It doesn't put enemies on the map, as you can tell. So I am going to be a little bit cautious about all this. You there! Death! Death! Die! Perish! Off with your head! Not worth it. Maybe I'm just having a hankering to play Dead Space again. Who says hankering anymore? There's certainly quite a bit of treasure in here, just like the map says, but... that guy was loaded with bone meal! Okay. I wonder if they were caused by the cave-in or the cave-in happened later. I mean, it looks appropriate enough that they were killed by specific stuff, but... specific, I don't know if I even said that right. Shockbite Battle Axe. Well, it would have been worth it back in episode 5 to pick that up. Not so much anymore. Bones, bones, bones. Whose bones? Your bones. My bones. Holy crap! This place is big. There's quite a few goblins down there too. Okay, let's see. Is that where I need to go? Maybe looks like it. Alright, well... now not the spear. go into permanent sneak mode here so I can get some critical hits. And that guy is going to go first. Of course, I'm being very lenient when I say guy, because I don't think, even though they are humanoid, the goblins are very deserving of having a human-like reference attached to them. You do not deserve the pronouns. Come on now, line it up, line it up. There we go. He doesn't know how to use stairs. Gotcha! And gotcha again! He walked right into that one. That one must be a bruiser. He's got a lot of health. I really like the fact that I enchanted my bow. This would be so much harder if I hadn't. And one more! No, he didn't need that one more. But dang, this place is big. I'm sure I saw another one around the corner. And despite my boots of blinding speed, I'm moving blindingly slow. How cheery! Bargain, restore health. Okay, well, I'll take that for now. If my health gets low later on and I'm not in too much trouble, I can take it with me. I need that, and I don't care about most any of this other stuff, so nope. I'm sure I'm going to want to get up to that door. Yeah, I knew there was someone else in here, I just don't see where they are initially. Mr. Goblin! Maybe he's up there. Maybe the war chief is up there. Let's take in something big. Actually, my Spear of the Hunter, I'm getting pretty good with spears. And I believe that... Hello there! I believe that this thing has a Paralyze enchantment on it, and this guy don't have a Reflect. So, stab you in the face. Yeah! You did! Dang! I love this spear. No. You can keep it. Is this like a giant bed or something? It does kind of look like it. Or a throne or something. Dang! Where am I again? What's my map say? The battlefield. Huh. Okay. Well... Well, that's kind of weird. According to my map, there's a door right here somewhere. Wherever it might be, I don't initially see it around. Unless it's down here. No, there's not. Okay. Well, let's go up here. What's next? What is next? Come on. The city gate. Alright, we'll be going to the city gate next episode. Thank you everybody for joining me for today's episode of Morrowind. This is going to be quite a long quest, it seems, because I am certainly going to kill off the Altmer officers as well. Why? I'll tell you that next episode. Thank you for joining me today, everybody. See you next time. Take care.